Hi everybody, happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. I was on my side. I was provided. So today I have some chicken and I have some teriyaki. I'm gonna make some teriyaki chicken, and then I have some water boiling there, and I'm just gonna throw my macaroni in. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese. I'm gonna be using like 3 different cheeses. Yes, we put the whole box in. Leftovers, guys. Okay, so my macaroni and cheese is in. And I'm also going to roast these vegetables. I have my roasting pan right here. I'm just going to drop it like it's hot. And then I'm going to season it really quick. So I'm going to add some pepper to that. Yeah, I think that's enough pepper. And I'm also going to add a little bit of chopped onions to that. Some chopped onions. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to that. I'm also going to add a little bit of fresh garlic. So never too much garlic. And I'm also going to add some garlic and herb. So those are seasonings that I'm going to be using. I'm going to salt my macaroni. Or, yeah, the water and the macaroni. And I'm going to salt these veggies a little. And I'm going to salt chicken just a little bit, because I got to bring out some flavors while we stir fry it. So I'm just going to add some cracked pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of the chopped onions. And like I said, I'm just going to give this a quick stir fry. Add a little bit of garlic. Okay, that's good, garlic. And the garlic and herb seasonings. None of these have salt. So that's it. I'm going to take my seasonings away. I might need 1 or 2 later when I make the mac and cheese. But for now, all I need is a little bit of olive oil. And I like using sesame oil, so I'm going to use a little bit of sesame oil on my veggies. Just like that. They give it a really nice taste to them. Very delicious. So this is what the veggies look like. And I'm just going to give them a little toss. Just like that. Let it get all incorporated really nice and make it all happy. And I'm just going to pop these in the oven. I'm going to roast. Okay. So I'm going to roast those veggies. Let me wash my hands. And like I said, the macaroni and cheese is going to take about 10 minutes. And the 10 minutes that this takes is about 10 minutes to fry this up. So, like I said, I'm not going to fry it up traditional way with a lot of oil and stuff. I'm just going to stir fry. So I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to that. Not too much, because that's going to release some oil. And I'm also going to add a little bit of pepper. Some parsley flakes to that. Alright, see, so now while it's cooking, it could season up with some of those good flavors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it. And I'm not going to lower the heat. I'm just going to let it fry up in there. But I want it to be really, really hot. So that's why I'm going to cover it. But this is the end results. That's how it looks like. And like I said, I'm going to get my cover. And I'm going to cover that up. And let that come to a good fry in there. And as far as my noodles, I got to let them cook 10 minutes. So let me tell you before I go, I have some mozzarella cheese here that I need to finish up. And I have 4 chunks of the Velveeta cheese. I have the 4 cheese Mexican style. And I also have some butter. These are the things that I'm going to put into my mac and cheese. So I'm going to let that boil, let this cook, and I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. And my pasta's all cooked. I drained it. See, it's all cooked. I just left a little bit of the pasta water because I'm going to need it. I'm going to show you now. This is what the chicken looks like. And this is already 15 minutes cooking down, covered. So this is like the perfect consistency right now. You could see it has a little bit of broth, but not too much. And that broth is nice and sticky, has a lot of collagen in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my teriyaki, and I'm going to cover it again for about 5 minutes or so. So this is the teriyaki sauce. I don't know what eat. Okay, this is the teriyaki sauce, and I'm just gonna let this simmer down again for like 10 minutes. I like to bring the little legs up, the little planks, so the bottoms could cook really well. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, like that. There you go. It's just basically picking up the little feet. The little feet up. Okay, there we go. That's good. This one. Now I can push them all together. See? That worked out really well. There's one down here. Okay, I think that's good enough. So you see how it's bubbling really good? I'm just going to cover it and let it bubble for another 15 minutes. I'm going to turn on the back stove. I'm sorry for the squeaking sound. It's not going to turn on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that that's cooking over there, I'm going to bring in my macaroni right here. And like I said, this macaroni has a little bit of water. Just a little bit. But I'm just going to lower this heat. Okay? And I'm going to start throwing all my cheeses in there. But first, I think I'll add I think I'll add the cheese first. So that's like about maybe half a pound of mozzarella, maybe less than half a pound. Half of a pound. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start adding my butter, which I'm going to use a little bit more than half a cup. So 5 tablespoons. And I'm going to throw in my Velveeta. I guess is yellow American. Velveeta's yellow American processed cheese, I think. Okay, so I'm going to throw in this Mexi blend right here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to slowly keep mixing this for about, I would say about 5 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and it looks like mostly all melted. Look at how delicious that cheese looks. Oh yeah, this is almost done. I've just been giving it a nice little mix like this. And I'm just going to continue to mix that up. But for now, I'm going to put that back there. I'm going to put this one in the front. And I'm going to remove the cover to there. Because now I want this to dry up a little. Okay, I want this to dry up. So the only way that I could dry it is to leave it uncovered. Okay, you leave it uncovered and it'll dry. If you cover it up, it's just going to continue to build moisture. So let's just leave it just like that and let all that liquid cook down a little bit. And when it gets to a nice thick little syrupy, I'll add some more, and then the chicken teriyaki should be ready. So that's what I'm waiting on, guys. My veggies are fine. They've been in there 20 minutes, and the mac and cheese looks totally awesome. So good. It still has bits that it hasn't melted completely, but it'll melt. I'm just going to leave it there. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hey everybody, I'm back, and my cheese has totally melted completely. Look at that deliciousness. Does someone say cheese? Alright, so there's my mac and cheese, and look at the gravy on this. Can you see how thick that is? I decided not to add any more of the sauce, because the teriyaki sauce is kind of salty, and I don't want the chicken to be too salty. I tasted it, and it has the perfect amount of salt. And look at all that gravy. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It has a great color too, guys. So on that note, I'm going to shut it off, and my macaroni and cheese is off. I'm going to take out my veggies and see how they look, because they've been there for half an hour. I'm hoping in half an hour to cook it up. We shall see right now. And they look good. So I'm just going to pop them on this plate right here. Like that. Look at that. Look at those nice, delicious roasted veggies. That looks really good, guys. And I forgot a little carrot. Can't forget that one. Oh, that looks so good. And I'm so hungry, so I'm ready to serve. I'm going to start with some mac and cheese. Look at. Let's get another spoon in here, because this is just like really delicious. Oh yeah, one little bit, a little bit, just from the bottom. Look, Okay, that's a good serving of mac and cheese right there. So delicious. Now I'm gonna grab 2 pieces of chicken from here. I'm just gonna put them on the plate like that. I'm gonna put some sauce on it. Oh my goodness, look at that sauce. All right, so I'm gonna get one more piece of chicken. Which one I want? Okay, right here. Look at that. I'm gonna add a little bit of sauce to that. It looks so good. So delicious, guys. And like I said, look, teriyaki sauce. All right, so I'm gonna get a little fork and I'm gonna take some veggies. So I'm gonna add up some broccoli in here. Of course, you gotta have some broccoli. And I'm gonna add some little cauliflower. Cauliflower. No, not cauliflower. Brussels sprouts, guys. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some. Look at this big, nice corn. It's gonna go right here on this side. And I'm gonna get another little Brussels sprout. And maybe another Brussels sprout. There's a whole bunch of crumbs, the little pieces of the broccoli. So I think this is good for me. There's so much in this plate, guys. Everyone's gonna get their nice share. I'm just gonna put one more Brussels sprout, and that's it. This is my dinner for today. I hope you like my recipe, and if you did, you can share it out to your friends, and you can give me a like if you like. And I hope you all have a blessed Friday. Thank you for watching. Bye.